But how it happens? What is the strategy government uses is to implement this is to know this is very nice, and how it works is very nice. It has got three strategies government has got three strategies in implementing this. One is, as I said, the social justice. Everyone talk about social justice, but they don't know what social justice is about. Social justice focuses on no poverty, education for everyone, healthcare for everyone, and gender equality. Now you fit all these four concepts into the chart, into the matrix of inclusivity and sustainability. You fix this into wealth creation and wealth distribution, and see how poverty can be eliminated, health care can be given for everyone, and it is also happening. And how education is transformed throughout the country. For example, today even if you go and see the rural areas or economically backward areas, you can see at least one laptop in their house. Everyone will talk about what is happening, the current affairs of the state or country. They will have the knowledge of talking what it is. They will have the knowledge of knowing how to access your mobile phone, access your banks, access trading. This is the tremendous change SDG has given through social justice to this community at large. And coming to economic development, emphasis on sustainable infrastructure, industrial growth, and job creation. Emphasis on sustainable infrastructure and industrial growth. Infrastructure growth today in this country is tremendous. People know what is happening. Infrastructure, physical infrastructure, digital infrastructure, roads, railways, airports, seaports, giving access to everyone. Your communication system, your transportation system is all the latest developments that has happened for the people. Today you can transact, you can do a business sitting in Kanyakumari, you can ask someone in Assam or Mizoram to send you some products and it will reach you within 2 days. You can send him money instantly. You can call a doctor somewhere in the AIIMS hospital, you can tell him that you have got so-and-so disease or something, he will ask you to take an X-ray, you can go take a digital X-ray, you can show it to him, you can send the X-ray and he will diagnose and he will give you the prescription today. This is the technology and this has been accessible to everyone, not only me, not only for you or for some X, Y or Z. This is available for everyone. There is a hospital in Saidapet, you go and see, it is for senior citizens. I don't know how many of you know this. It is for senior citizens, and any citizen goes inside the hospital, it is free for them for all the diseases. Any disease, it is free. And the hospital looks like a 5-star hotel. You can stay there for 5 days, 10 days, get yourself treated, you can go home. And the food for one caretaker is also free. Job creation. Can you find anyone who is jobless today? Can you find anyone who is jobless? Everyone are with job in their own ways. You can't find anyone who is jobless. You can't find anyone who is in the poverty line today. I've not seen anyone who is jobless. Everyone is doing some job during the 24 hours of the day. 24 hours of the day, some part of the hour, they are doing their job, either sitting at home or working somewhere in the coffee shop. Something, somewhere they sit, they do their work, they earn, they make their money. They contribute to the economic. This is how the strategy on economic development works. Environmental sustainability prioritizes climate action, clean water and sanitation. This is really a challenging aspect in today's world. Water desanitation and as the expert said, the prediction of the climate, both are very challenging, and this we are working, countries working towards it. Let us see how we are going to progress on it. And the government frequently monitors these activities through their nodal agencies. Nodal agency for SDG implementation tracks progress across states and union territories. Customized plans for union territory, ministry-wise SDG responsibilities assigned to targets to ministries, SDG monitoring framework, regular progress monitoring. This happens, the government has got this kind of a setup to monitor what is happening in the country in these aspects. The framework for alignment from SDG 1 to 5, social justice. Out of 17 SDGs, 1 to 5 is allotted to social justice, which covers poverty, education, healthcare and gender equality. 6 to 9 covers economic development, that is energy, water and infrastructure. 10 to 15 is on environmental sustainability, climate, biodiversity and forests. 16 and 17, peace, justice and strong institutions, governance and partnership. This is peace, justice and strong institutions are really going on in a very strong way in our country particularly. Strong institutions in the sense, any government agency which you like to approach, they will respond to you instantly. Either it is your civil supplies for your ration card, Ministry of Foreign Affairs for your passports, Transport Department for your driving license or whatever it is on the Road Transport Act, anything, instantly you are answered. The same way, when you owe something to the government, that is also been collected instantly, without any mercy. That is little sensitive here. You owe something by way of GST, it is collected with interest. You owe something to income tax, it is collected with interest. If you approach the court for some public problems, you are rendered justice today. I have seen many cases. Justice is rendered instantly. This is started. Earlier days were gone. Days are gone where justice was prolonged. But today it is that is getting streamlined, and you will see a massive change in that. Justice will be given instantly. And the programs which the government has initiated to implement SDGs, Make in India SDG 9, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan SDG 6, Ayushman Bharat SDG 3, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana SDG 11, National Education Policy for SDG 4, Jal Jeevan Mission SDG 6, Smart Cities Mission SDG 11. Ministries and departments which monitor SDGs are Ministry of Finance, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Ministry of Human Resource Development, Ministry of Urban Development, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Science and Technology. Next. Monitoring and evaluation of SDGs is through SDG Index, National Statistic Office, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, Independent Evaluation Office. These organizations monitor and evaluate how far the SDG is implemented, how many are getting benefited out of it, and so on. The challenge here is resource mobilization for implementing SDGs, implementation and monitoring the SDG, inter-ministerial coordination, private sector engagement and citizens partnership. As we said earlier, instead of it being a governmental aspect, it should be a homely aspect. Every citizen must follow the SDGs principles. When you, as they say, charity begins at home. When everyone begins implementing it in their house, naturally the world becomes a very peaceful place. SDGs India's initiatives on SDG, what efforts India government has taken to implement this is no poverty. Mahatma Gandhi National Rural Employment Guarantee employment opportunities, while the Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Yojana and Pradhan Mantri Suksha Bima Yojana provide life and accident insurances. Zero hunger. National Nutrition Mission aims to reduce stunning and child and maternal mortality rates. Good health and well-being. Ayushman Bharat, world's largest health protection scheme, provides annual health coverage to 100 million families. Quality education. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan and Rishtriya Madhya Shiksha Abhiyan initiatives focus on education. Clean and healthy India. The Swachh Bharat Abhiyan aims to achieve 100% rural sanitation. Climate action. India's nationally determined contributions include reducing emission intensity, tapping on fossil fuel energy, and creating carbon sinks. Partnership for the goals. The Indian United Nations Development Partnership Fund supports developing countries. Key challenges are uneven progress. India has made progress in many areas, but there are disparities across the districts. Inadequate pace of improvement. For several SDG indicators, the current pace of improvement is insufficient to meet the targets. Gender inequality. India struggles to gender inequality, particularly concerning indicators like girl-child marriage, teenage pregnancy, and partner violence. Environmental sustainability. India faces significant challenges in achieving environmental sustainability goals, including air and water pollution, deforestation, and inadequate waste management. Opportunities to get involved in SDG-focused research and projects in India. Research institutions like Niti Aayog, Indian Council for Social Science Research, Indian Institute of Technology, Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Indian Statistical Institutions, provide research opportunities on SDG goals. Government initiatives are Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation conducts research on SDG indicators. Ministry of Environmental, Forest and Climate Change funds research on environmental sustainability. Department of Science and Technology supports research on SDG related technologies. Indian Council for Agriculture conducts research on sustainable agriculture. Even NGOs and organizations that are participating in the implementing SDG are United Nations Development under the United Nations Development Program, Wildlife Fund, Oxfam India works on poverty, inequality and SDG. Save the Children India focuses on child rights and SDG. Energy and Resources Institute conducts research on sustainable energy. Projects are Sustainable Development Goals Knowledge Portal, a platform for sharing SDG related knowledge. India's voluntary national review on SDG contributes to global SDG monitoring. SDG India Index tracks progress on SDGs across states and districts. Climate Change Research Program supports research on climate change mitigation. Swachh Bharat Abhiyan works towards achieving clean water and sanitation. Indian companies prioritizing SDGR. Top companies are Tata Group, focuses on SDG 6, 7, 8, 9 and 13. Reliance Industries prioritizes SDG 6, 7, 9, 12 and 13. Infosys focuses on SDG 4, 8, 9, 12 and 13. Wipro prioritizes SDG 6, 7, 9, 12 and 13. ITC focuses on SDG 1, 2, 6, 8 and 12. Other notable companies are Aditya Birla, Mahindra Group, Hindustan Lever, Godrej, JSW Group. SDG focused initiatives are Tata Steel CSR Fund focuses on education, healthcare and livelihood. Reliance Foundation works on education, healthcare and sports development. Infosys Foundation focuses on education, healthcare and rural development. Wipro CSR prioritizes education, healthcare and environmental sustainability. ITC CSR focuses on sustainable agriculture, water conservation and social empowerment. Industry-wise SDG adoption. IT industries like Infosys, Wipro, TCS have adopted SDG. Manufacturing industry Tata Steel and Reliance, JSW have adopted SDG. FMCG goods companies like Hindustan Lever, ITC, Godrej have adopted SDG. Automotive company Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra. Energy companies Reliance, Tata Power and Adani Group have adopted SDGs. Recognitions and awards. Tata Group's UNESCO Award for Education for All Award. Reliance CIA Sustainable Business of the Year Award. Infosys has got UN's Global Impact Lead Award. Wipro has got CII Sustainable Business of the Year Award. ITC has got CII Sustainable Business of the Year Award.